Hello all. Are you a person who love playing sports? Are you a person who love watching, reading and analyzing about sports and yet don't want to become a professional athlete? Or are you a person who is pursuing graduation in science, commerce and arts and looking forward to having an aspiring career in the sports industry? Well, let's today discuss about the growing sports industry around the world and the varied career paths associated with it. I am Ashish Joseph, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Physical Education, St. Thomas College, Pala. Let's have a glance into the sports industry. Sports is one of the biggest and rapidly growing industry around the world, and India is no exception. We are now home to multiple sports. From being predominantly a cricket-friendly country, we have opened our door to multiple sports. The huge success of IPL, ISL, Pro Kabaddi League, Badminton League, Tennis League, and even Volleyball League has opened up a huge job market in India. If you look into the market size in terms of revenue, it now goes into billions. The report published by the Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry in India says that by the year 2025, we will require around 23 lakh people or skilled people in the sports industry. Now we need to understand why this rapid growth in the sports industry. First point, the growing disposable income and higher discretionary expenses. In today's world, every individual has now a handsome pay package. And the important thing is that they are not afraid to spend the money on their interest or their liking. They like to spend money what they want to do rather than putting in the bank like the elder generation. Next point, the demographic transition. This means in India, we are going through a phase where the youth population is amongst the highest in the world. We are going to be the youngest country in the world, and we understand that the youths have more liking towards the sports. Next point, the rising lifestyle diseases and awareness. The westernization and urbanization has led to rising lifestyle diseases. And it is an irony that India is ranked among the top in terms of cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, and many other diseases. And the awareness level among the people is also rising. Now they have started understanding that these diseases are purely due to the lifestyle or sedentary lifestyle. They have actively started participating in any sort of physical activity or sports. Next point, the rapid technology adoption. We have seen in the past decade, technology has taken over the world. Now information is processed at fingertips. This has also attracted more people to the sports. Like we can watch the sporting event that is taking place in any part of the world in our screen, sitting at our home. We can have information about the league, about the tournament, about the teams, about the players readily available. This has also attracted people to the sports. Moreover, now these days we have wearable technology, or we call it the armband or smartwatch, which gives instant data about our fitness, about our sleep, about our calorie intake, how many steps we have taken, even the oxygen level. This has also raised the awareness and interest among the people to participate in physical activity and sports. Next point, age no bar for sports and fitness. Today, people of all age are actively participating in physical activity and sports. Unlike the earlier ages when people after the age of 30, if they used to participate in fitness or sports, people used to call them crazy. Gone are the days. Next is the penetration of international brands and access to variety of equipments. With the foreign direct investment, many foreign players or industries are coming to India with variety of different quality equipments which was earlier rarely available or difficult to access in India. The best example is the French company Decathlon, which has store all over India, and they provide equipments for almost all sports apart from the adventure and cycling activities. This has also attracted many people to the activities like trekking and adventure sports. Now, discussing about the various career paths in the sports sector, today I have tried to classify the various jobs based upon 7 different sectors or 7 different areas. First one is fitness industry, second one sports management, third one sports sciences, sports journalism, athletic department, sports tourism, and sports equipment and infrastructure industry. We will try to look in detail about each and every sector. First one is the fitness industry. It is one of the most dynamic and blooming industry where you can either become an entrepreneur or a freelancer or a job seeker as a personal trainer, corporate fitness trainer, gym instructor, group fitness consultant, celebrity fitness trainer, or a recreation therapist, where your focus is to train your athlete for general health or to attain certain parameters of fitness, or even having the focus on the physique. For you to become a fitness instructor, either you have to do your master's in physical education or diploma in health and fitness management, or you can go for an international certification offered by many reputed institutes. At the onset of COVID, many have predicted that this industry is going to vanish, but rather it has opened up more avenues. It has opened up the online fitness market. If you look at the graph given on the right side of the screen, you can see that the compounded annual growth rate states that by the year 2026, the online fitness market is going to be around 30 billion US dollars. And to look into the popularity on the online fitness training, 35% of people loves live streaming and solo sessions. So if you want to go into this industry, you need to have a master's in physical education or health and fitness certification or an internationally reputed certification, and you can work in this industry. Next one is sports management. With the advent of professional sports in India, we need lots of managers or professionals who are skilled in management. We need team managers to look after the clubs. We need event planners to design and develop various kinds of events. We need director for operations, marketing directors, ticket operations, scouting for long-time athlete development plans. You can become a sports agent or you can start a sports agency. We need sports managers, equipment managers, community relation officers, venue managers, persons to look after the legal affairs, persons to control the finance, persons to look after the traveling and logistics. For this, if you have an inkling towards sports, you can pursue your master's in management and very well get into this industry. The third sector is sports science and technology. With this huge industry or the sports, professional sports, there is huge revenue, inflow of huge revenue. So it has become more competitive. So the application of sports science and technology is now very much part and parcel of each and every sport. Each and every team, each and every player tried to take support of the sports sciences. Like sports data analytics, it has changed the course how we look upon sports. It is very easily now if we are able to predict the outcome of the match or predict the performance of an individual. Data analytics is something huge. We need sports psychologists. We need exercise physiologists, sports biochemistry, sports nutritionist, exercise physiotherapist, sports engineers, sports biomechanic expert, and even we need sports physician. A master's or higher degree in the relevant sports sciences, you can become a sports specialist or you can enter the sports arena. Next is the sports journalism and broadcasting area. This is also another most sought after area. Here you can become a sports photographer. Speaking about sports photographer, if you look into your screen down below, you see a photo of Rudiger from Chelsea trying to defend a ball from the Liverpool players. This photo has stormed the internet. And look at the moment of click. Only a person who has a good inkling or a good understanding about the sports can capture these sort of photos. Next option is you can become a sports writer, reporter, editor for print, television, and radio broadcast. You can host the radio or television sports shows. You can become a sports announcer or a commentator for radio or television. You have the option of becoming online writers, reporters, editors for sports websites, e-magazines, or even e-newspapers. You can become the media representative for sports teams, professional teams, associations, or major sports venues. You can become the producers or directors of televisions or radio sports shows. And you can become the sports information specialist and work as a freelancer. For this, you need to do a master's in journalism. And thereafter, you can very well get into this industry if you have a good liking for sports. Next one is the conventional athletic department, where you strive to become a professional athlete, or you can become a physical education faculty in schools and colleges. You can become a coach or assistant coach. You can take up officiating as a part-time or a full-time job. You can become a strength and conditioning expert, or even you can become a ground curator after completion of certification from the respective sports associations. To become a professional physical education faculty or a coach, you need to have master's degree in physical education or the diploma in coaching. For officiating, respective sporting organization regularly conducts tests and offers certifications. Next is the sports tourism sector. Today we understand that a tourist is not bound to sit in the room. Every tourism service providers are looking to offer outbound tourist activities. Now the tourists want to involve in some sort of activity rather than sitting in the room and enjoying the scenic beauty. So in this area, you can become an outdoor recreation planner, or you can become a sports adventure consultant in climbing, rafting, diving, skiing, scuba diving, and even trekking after having a certification from the reputed institutes of adventure training. You can become a theme park coordinator, you can become a cruise director, or you can very well go into the growing esports industry. For getting into the sports tourism industry, either you have to complete the masters in tourism, or in adventure sector, you have to complete the certification duly recognized by the government of India. And the last is the sporting goods and infrastructure industry. In this segment, we need designers, we need product developers who can develop or design new equipments, even infrastructure. In the retail sector, we need store managers, suppliers, sales representative, manufacturer representative, and team dealers. For getting into this area, either you have to complete your master's in engineering or designing. And getting into the retail sector, you can complete your graduation in retail management and very well get into this industry. So these were the 7 different sectors of the sports industry where you can work and enjoy the life. Now the next question comes, am I good for the job? Well, you don't have to possess 1 in a million talent who make into the pro teams. You don't have to be an athlete. You don't have to begin with sports. The range of job types and sectors in sports are open to all kinds of skills, attributes, and abilities, as you might have seen earlier. What are the pros and cons of working in this industry? As we said earlier, the sports industry is blooming. So every day it will be opening up new job prospects, new job avenues. Second point, investing time in something you love. This means you will never get tired of working in this industry because you're working in the sector which you love, working in the area which you love. Unlike the other area, like in IT sector where people used to get tired and they retire from service at the age of 35 or maybe early 40s. Next point, not more than just colleagues. If you're working in this sector, you will be having a family or good friends. Being in the center of sport, working in this area, you can be always be in center of sports. Many sporting activity are going around the year throughout the world. You can be at the center of many important sporting events. You will get the chance of extensive traveling around the world. It's dynamic and challenging every day. New situation will be there, new people will be there, new scenario will be there, and it will be challenging and it will be interesting for those who love to accept challenges. It allows creativity as with every day the situations are changing. You can work on this sector with using your own creativity and societal connect. You will be able to work or meet different people of different culture, different places, different languages, different creed, different races. So it will be good for people who love to have a societal connect. And what are the disadvantages? You may have to do overtime. In this sector, there is rarely a 8 to 5 sort of job profile. At times, you may have to do overtime. And there is a variable range of remuneration. As the industry is still blooming, the pay package may vary upon your skill, your talent, and your creativity. Now, let's look into these various centers for sports education in India. We have got IIM Rohtak offering satellite program in sports management. They are offering postgraduate diploma in sports management. Symbiosis Institute offers MBA in sports management. LNIP Gwalior offering masters in physical education, sports journalism, fitness management, exercise physiology, sports psychology. Then you got National Sports University Manipur offering masters in physical education as well as sports psychology. Arunachal University offering physical education masters and strength and conditioning courses. Guru Nanak Dev University offering all sorts of sports and courses like exercise physiology, sports biomechanics, sports physiotherapy, and even the sports physicians are coming out from this institute. We got Tamil Nadu Physical Education University offering sports science courses, LNCP Trivandrum offering masters in physical education and diploma in coaching. You got National Institute of Nutrition in Hyderabad, Manipal University offering sports sciences in exercise science. Sri Ramachandra Institute of Medical Science in Chennai offering sports psychology. Annamalai University also offer various sports science courses. Gujarat Swarnim Sports University offer masters in sports sciences. And we have got Mahatma Gandhi University and Calicut University in Kerala offering various physical education and sports management courses in India. With this, we conclude our discussion. If you have got any queries, you can email me or text me on the above given number. Thank you. Thank you very much.